I'm here with Bas, and we're still queuing up for the Wicker Man ritual. And I was wondering what motivates you to stand in this line and to participate in this tradition.
For me, it's mostly just the personal aspect of the wicker and how everyone has their own meaning for it, their own message, their own sacrifice. That means a lot to me. So, and I also have always something that means a lot to me. That for this year it's new beginnings, of course, and the messenger from the world beyond. So
I love that.
that means a lot to me. So part of my sacrifice also has to do with my mother, whom I lost a few years ago. So
Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
yeah, no problem.
Did you bring a personal item to put in the corpus as well?
No, not this year. This year I made a small herbal sacrifice at the Heathen Gang. I'm gonna put it in the wicker and.
And
Yeah.
was that like a ritual as on its own, creating maybe a herbal package or?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Every herb has its own meaning. So the rose petals for love, the black rice they have for new beginnings. The
That's so nice. I love that. And how long did it take you at the Heathen Gang? Did they help you with it, or how does that work?
yeah, you can. They always are willing to help you to explain what a herb means, and I think for me it took like 5 or 10 minutes, but it also depends on how you feel. Of course, some people may take longer, some people may take shorter.
Maybe longer conversations or anything.
Yeah.
And do you have are you standing here on your own, like solo queuing up, or with friends, family?
Yeah, my friend here in the Castlefest t-shirt.
Yeah.
But he already made the sacrifice this morning, so he's just standing in line with me because we ran into each other.
Mental support maybe as well.
Yeah, also.
Yeah, that's super nice. And do you feel like you're sharing this with the entire Castlefest public, or is it for you a solo experience during the actual ritual?
Both actually. It's important being part. Everyone who has their own motive for sacrifice to the wicker, so you feel part of part of the whole community. Doesn't ever. No. But also part of it is also solo, of course, because yeah, I also have my own meaning for it.
I love that. And do you experience it as well as a new year?
Yeah, always. Castlefest is always, in a way, a beginning of a new year. So the whole year into the next year of Castlefest.
I love that so much. Like we've talked about it during the weekend already, and I love that everyone has that same sense of energy going on, and especially now with the meaning of this year's wicker. I think maybe you can connect to that as well, the Corvus.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like I said, my mom passed away a few years ago, so I also put a few rose petals in my offering for my mother, because she loves roses. So
That's beautiful. I think that's so nice. And I love that everyone puts so much effort in their offering and the thought behind it.
Yeah, me too. It's always great to see. Some people offer letters. Some people make a whole item by themselves. Some people, yeah, like me, do simply a herbal offering. Everyone does it their own way, and that's what also makes it so special.
Yeah, and then it goes into the Wicker Man, and it kind of like unites in the smoke and the fire.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you so much for sharing, and I hope you have a beautiful Wicker Man and enjoy the rest of your festival.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a nice evening.
Cheers. We're queuing up here for the Wicker Man ritual, and I think there has been a queue for over 150 people for the entire day. Everyone really wants to participate to this ritual, and I'm here with
Alexandra. Christelle.
Crystal and Sandra. Nice to meet you. You're queuing up here. Can you maybe tell me why you're doing this?
Well, it's a kind of ritual that I think it's quite important to try to erase bad things that happened and maybe realize and manifest new future things that we are planting the seeds for maybe future.
We'll close up with the cue. Planting the seeds
For future achievements.
And is there something specific that you would love to plant that seed for?
I think I'll keep it for myself.
That's fine. That's fine. And what about you?
That's something I've done since the first time I'm come here. So for me, this is also important to keep to continue to do it every time I come here. And this is also a way for me to just, not erase what happened next year, but more of letting go everything and clean a little bit myself.
Maybe renew the energy and cleanse the bad energies and make a new start. Does it maybe feel as a new year as well?
Totally.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Is this your first time Wicker Man experience, or how many times have you experienced?
For me, it's my first time.
I think I come here since 7 years, something like that. Yeah, 6-7 years.
That's quite some time actually, but nice difference. Your first time and then 6-7 years. How is it for you to experience it right now as a first timer?
It's amazing. Honestly, the whole atmosphere, the people, everything is really nice. Everyone is really nice. So it's really an amazing experience.
And I can imagine that doing this, like queuing up and doing part of your own ritual with the Wicker Man is quite a solo experience maybe, but how is the sense of community? Do you try to connect with that as well?
Yeah, actually that's why I'm queuing. It's because it's the first time I'm doing something with a real community, because usually I'm doing my own ritual on my own in my living room. So yeah, I think it's quite different to experience this feeling being with other people that share something with you.
That's so amazing. And you said doing something in your own living room. Did you maybe watch the Wicker Man live already online, or
not yet?
How did you did the tradition at home?
I burn things in safe in a safe way, but I do burn things.
And is there something in particular of the ritual that you look forward to?
No, it's so. Coming here in Castlefest is a bit like coming back at home. It's my special ritual for every year coming back in Castlefest. So here this is part of these rituals. And voila.
Well, I love this so much. And as you talked about planting a seed, and you're covered in plants, and is there a connection in that as well, or coincidence?
There's a connection, definitely.
I love that so much. Would you like to tell something else about that, maybe, or outfits and in connection with the Wicker Man?
Well, I do believe we all have a connection with nature. Every living being actually have a connection, and I think that's also part of the ritual, that we are all part of something bigger.
And same goes for you, or?
No, in fact, this is. I'm a biologist. I always have loved nature, and this is my very first cosplay. So, since I've made
you look beautiful.
Thank you very much. Everything is made by myself, in fact. And every year since I've made it, that was before COVID, and every year I take it to Castlefest. Always with new stuff, but it's like also a part of my personal rituals to come here with my special outfit. I've got a lot of other cosplay, but this one is special for me for here.
It's a new tradition created. I love that so much. And maybe close up the queue. People crossing all the time. Maybe last question. Is there something specific of an item that you're putting into the Wicker Man the moment it's your turn? And are you going to do it together?
We didn't talk about it yet, but I guess we can. Personally, I will let seeds because that's the season, and part of my hair.
Oh, that's beautiful. What about you?
I did a lot of writing, to express my feeling and to see a bit more clear in my life. So what I made is taking. Well, I have a very difficult last year. So here I put everything that I didn't want. I write it, and now I'm going to put it in a wicker man. So it will. I will not forget it, but it will be lighter for me.
That's so special. Thank you for sharing. I feel honored actually. Thank you. I hope you find the feeling that you're looking for and the cleansing and new energy and especially Happy New Year, because that goes for all of us. I think loads of people experience this as a New Year's Eve, a new start. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Luisa.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having this conversation with me. We're having a chat about queuing up in the Wicker Man, and I was wondering why are you here? What motivates you to do this?
Well, in my case, I'm literally coming from New York City. I'm coming from the other side of the world, and if I'm coming to participate in these beautiful traditions and rituals with this wonderful music, then, I might as well do something personal, take part in the ritual. Here we put things that we are trying to get rid of into the wicker man to be burnt along with it, as well as perhaps thinking about what we want to manifest. In the heathen area of the festival, we were able to put together bags and talk about our intention. So I was glad to do that and to be able to place it into the wicker manifestation itself.
That's beautiful. I love that you came all the way from New York. No way.
Well, to tell the truth, I was trying to be in an event in Scotland, which takes place in a week, but I got a ticket to London a week earlier, and I figured I would be traveling, and then realized that Castlefest was happening, and decided I would come. I love the music. I would love to participate in the rituals from this part of the world, which I've never been to before yesterday.
I love that so much.
Yeah, well, it's a big world, and you learn from traveling no matter what you learn where you're at your own space. So
Yeah, you sound like a world traveler right now. Scotland, Netherlands, New York. That's beautiful. I love that so much. And final question: what if you're open about it? What would you like to manifest with putting something into the Corvus?
I'd like to get more to a place of sharing my knowledge and creativity with the world more honestly, and be a little bit not afraid so much as having an attitude towards sharing. It's well earned. So
I love that so much. I think that's you're already doing it by giving me this beautiful conversation. So thank you so much. You're already doing it. That's so exciting.
thank you so much.
I hope you enjoy the ritual. Thank you so much. Cheers. Enjoy.
Cheers.